What's happening, everybody? It's Harry coming at ya. I'm gonna make this quick, simple, and easy. Top 4 picks. Top 4 teams for this year: Atletico, Calvary FC, Pacific FC, and Rumble FC Edmonton. That's right, I said it. All you haters, keep your comments to yourself. Golden Glove for this year, I'm gonna go with Callum Irving from Pacific FC. That's right, this young man, he's gonna shock the CPL world. I'm sorry, Marco. Still love you, buddy. Golden Boot. I'm going with FC Edmonton here on this one. Tomi Amabodi. All right, Harry, you can do this. Don't butcher the name. Tomi Amiobi. Tomi Amiobi. I hope I pronounced that wrong, but if I did, drop me a note. Actually, keep it to yourself. Coach of the Year. This man is coming from Valor FC. Rob Gale. Take a look. Take some notes. He is going to shake up the CPL this year. Dark Horse. I gotta say it. I know a lot of you dislike me and have always disliked me since last season. FC Edmonton. Once again, mark my words. Keep your words to yourself. And the surprising signing this year, Marcus Haber to Calvary FC. Hopefully this guy can do something this year. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the season, and you're going to see a lot of us coming up real soon.
This is my prediction for the Island Games, the CPL's 2020 tournament. I think the top of the table is going to be very Eastern heavy, with Forge, York 9, and Atletico Ottawa all towards the top. But I think it's going to be Atletico Ottawa that's my dark horse for the year. I think they're going to have some mystery around them, and I think that they're going to come together similar to Vegas in the NHL playoffs in their first season, and I think they're going to come top in the first stage of the tournament. For that fourth and final playoff spot, it's going to be a bit of a logjam between Calvary FC, FC Edmonton, and Pacific FC. But in Tommy Wheeldon fashion, I'm going to say that Calvary is going to be the one that ultimately goes through, thanks to an El Clasico win at some point in the first stage. In the second round, or group stage, I'm going to say that Calvary is going to go from 4th to 2nd, surprising a lot of people in that group stage game, and it's actually going to be Atletico Ottawa that stays on the top. So I believe in the final, we will have Calvary versus Atletico Ottawa, and even though Atletico Ottawa comes in playing really good football and came in first in every stage, I think they're actually going to drop in the final to Calvary, and Calvary will redeem themselves from last year's loss against Forge in the final. And for the individual award winners, I believe that Calvary is going to go as far as they are, thanks to in part Marco Carducci, who's going to win the Golden Gloves for the 2nd year in a row, before getting picked up by a European club or an MLS franchise. Despite FC Edmonton missing out on the playoffs, I think that's going to be more of a defensive issue, but I think Easton Ungaro, with another year of maturity, is actually going to win the Golden Boot this year. And despite losing in the final, I think the Coach of the Year award will go to Miguel Mista of Atletico Ottawa, based on their performances in the first stage and the second stage, despite the fact that Tommy Wheeldon probably would deserve it again after upsetting everyone and winning the final. And one of the signings that I think is going to do incredibly well this year, and one of the reasons why York 9 actually makes it to the top 4, is Michael Petrasso, who's going to have a huge bounce back year after his poor season at Valor last year.
What's up, everybody? Simon here. Hope everybody has been safe and healthy throughout these tough times. Hope COVID has not affected you or impacted you in too many ways. I know it's been tough for everybody, but we got some football back. We got some local football back, so at least we got something to talk about. I'm going to stop talking now about all that stuff, and let's get into the stuff that matters. The predictions. Who is going to win the CPL Island Games in 2020? Top 4 teams in my books. I'm going to go with, I got to go Ottawa. Atletico, I feel like they're going to come out of the gates hot. They're going to bring a little bit of different flair, a nice bit of football, a little bit tiki-taka. We're going to see a bit of that Spanish flair. I have a feeling we will. I feel like they're going to finish top. I feel like Calvary is going to come in number 2 spot. I feel like Forge and York are going to battle out for Forge, York, and Edmonton. So if I have to pick right now, I'm going to have to go be realistic about this and say, I'm going to say Forge and York. Golden Glove. Now, I would have gone with maybe potentially Monsalva if he was going to be here, but he left. Callum Irving was a nice addition. There's been some decent acquisitions. I got to go with the Roman Waldo. I feel like Marco Carducci is just going to hold it down. Golden Glove, Dooch. Golden Boot, I'm going to go here to, since I'm chilling, my neighbor, the Peruvian, Jair Cordova. I feel like he's going to come out of the gates. He's got a couple titles under his belt recently in the Peruvian second division. So, dark horse for me, I got to go with... Ottawa. This is gonna be my dark horse. Really, Ottawa's gonna climb, and I think they're gonna show a lot of depth and a lot of young talent. They're gonna be a nice bit of football. I feel like my dark horse, Ottawa. My dark horse, Atletico Ottawa. Surprise signing for 2020. That Marcus Haber one. That's got to be the signing of the year. Is it a good one? Is it going to come back to bite the Cavs? He's got a lot to prove. Didn't have the year he wanted to last year. And, with that, didn't have the year prior when he came from Dundee. So he's definitely got a lot to prove. Is it the stage? Is he going to be in the right environment to make it happen? Only time will tell. But yeah, really, what are your predictions? Are we off? Are we on? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Who do you have for your picks? Who's your dark horse? And enjoy the games. By the way, we will be doing recaps of every match week at the end of each kind of round. When every team plays their first game, we're going to do a recap and then carry on. But first of all, we will be doing a recap for the Forge Cavalry game that is kicking off the first game. Bad blood in that game. That game has got a lot more than just, what's happening today. There's a bit of bad blood. There's obviously the controversy that happened last year with the two teams. Lots going on there, so stay tuned and follow along on social media. We'll be around.